Hello, this is day 5 in game time on my playthrough of Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. And yeah, the puzzles are quite difficult in this, which is why it's taken so long, and it takes about 1 to 2 hours per day. I believe there's 10 days in total. But yeah, we're on day 5 now. We've had the intro to it last playthrough. Yeah, let's load the game and see where we are. Okay, day has begun. Right, recap. What we got? Oh, we spent another evening with Miss Geddy. And yeah, what else? What's this RADA thing? What's this? I don't know what this is.
Grace actually managed to find a book on the RADA drum code. Grace actually managed to find a book.
Ah, the drum code. Yeah, the drummers in the park. There's drummers around the city doing a code. Let me just change. For some reason, when you start the game, the music level's all off. Right, that should be better now. Okay, let's have a look at this code. Summon, warn, engage, request, inquire, announce. Oh, we also found a code, I remember, for the inscriptions on the wall. What's that? Let's have a look. Someone sketched it for us.
Wolfgang's letter says,
Dear Gabriel, please read the enclosed journal carefully.
Oh yeah, the
Might
journal
help
has
you
arrived, that's
understand
right.
Your family's special obligations and our current predicament. God be with you,
Okay.
Uncle Wolfgang.
So we have the journal now as well, from our relative in Germany. What's this one?
the letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the recurring words strewn throughout the letter is
Okay,
the
I think
word
I read this before.
Schaffeljäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is...
Yeah, we've had that one before. That's the old letter. That's the code for the wall, the writing on the walls. What else we got?
those
Snakeskin.
that item can... the
Maybe that is the code then. Maybe that RADA code is the one for the walls. Oh no, it's here. This is the one for the walls. Sorry, I'm getting confused. What else we got? What's this book? This is the journal.
Gabriel
Okay,
reads through
this is
the
important.
pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunter's meeting with a beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Oh, bastard.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunter's investigations into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seemed. The second to the last entry described Gunter's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He found the name of one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies. Gunter has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven. Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistants to follow and attack the coven before they can do him harm.
Halsey, son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal. Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunter's meeting with a beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Oh, bastard.
He reads of their physical.
Okay, we've read that
The
bit.
second to the last entry, Gunter has spread a
Halsey.
Dear Father, I offer these final words as apology for the harm done to our sacred office. The woman I wrote of to Tilo was the witch sought. I have committed terrible crimes. I love this witch, then betrayed her, and then used our sacred family power to free her and aid her in destroying the colony. The talisman is gone. Tito took it. I can but pray for thy forgiveness, for thy swift recovery of the talisman, and that my punishment in hell will be long and bitter. Thy undeserving son, Gunter. Okay.
Oh, bastard.
So that is the journal. What else we got?
Gabriel looks fondly
His
at
sketchbook
his
is fine.
It's a news.
Newspaper clipping about murder. Can I use this on this book?
Gabriel.
No, don't need to. Okay, it's probably it for the items I've got. So that guy's still out the window. Let's go have a look at him and see what he's doing.
Gabriel watches the man watching the shop.
Still can't do anything with him.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
Alright, let's just read the newspaper. We haven't done that yet.
Times-Picayune, dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the voodoo murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope. The shadow upon you is no longer reversible.
Wonderful. Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Have you ever heard of Dumbala?
Ooh, no. Makes my skin crawl, though.
Does Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
No, sorry.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Could you?
Sure.
Alright, I think we're done here for now. Let's go and see the professor, who should have information on the Vivi for us on this new day.
I'll be back later.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Hey, Hot Ridge, what's the good word? Hot Ridge? Ah!
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Saw
not
that coming.
again.
He did. Right, he was murdered before we got a chance to look at his research.
Dr. Hartridge's desk is remarkably neat, especially considering the rest of the room. On the desk is a sheet of paper with some scribbled notes. It looks recent.
Yeah, I can see him. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Something about Hartridge's death mask reminds Gabriel of the way Crash checked out. Not a pretty ending. Something about that would be up to the court.
These notes look interesting.
Well, at least he did his work for us, even though he's dead. Let's have a look.
Hartridge.
The Agris tribe. The People's Republic of Benin, Dambala, and then Ugun Badaris.
Hartridge's notes. Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper.
Anything else in the office to look at before we run away? Call the cops.
Doctor, the visitor's chair looks unsteady and a little low. There's nothing. Dr. Hartridge's office is. Dr. Hartridge.
Yeah, I don't see anything else.
The squatter grins malicious. It's Hartridge's file cabinet.
Have a look in there.
The filing cabinet is locked.
Seems like we might need to go in there.
It looks heavy.
Don't have a key though.
It looks heavy.
See if we can find a key somewhere.
The filing cabinet does not operate. The fish tank is as on. Gabriel. The shelves behind Hartridge's desk are full of old. Dr. Hartridge. Doctor. An old globe sits atop Hartridge's file cabinet. Gabriel died. Why do that to the... It's not Gabriel's place. Gabriel fights the urge to give the globe a spin. An old globe. Dr. Hartridge's desk is Dr. The desk is locked. The desk is locked. That would be a... That would...
I'm not touching that body.
That would be up to the coroner.
No, I don't see anything else. I assume we're looking for a key, but it might have to come back later once the body is gone. So let's leave and go to the police. Well, that's our proof that the murders are still going on, so they can reopen the investigation at least.
Before leaving the universe.
Another drummer.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer from here. The building is temperature controlled. Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer from here. There's a temperature gauge on the wall. The control box is in a locked cage and can't be operated.
Mostly my man.
Yeah, what is it, you wanker?
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African Studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the Voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight. It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the Voodoo murders. Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the Voodoo murders, M.O. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the Voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the Voodoo murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
How can I?
Prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult. Get me a...
He's not going to help yet. We need to find more information.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Check.
See who's in the pub. There's another drummer outside there. Look, they're everywhere. I think we need to go to the park and try and solve the code.
Could I ask you a few questions?
With all the
Can't see anything new, but I'm going to go down there to see if the drummer, anything we can solve there.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Number of beats. When does it start though?
The book.
Maybe we can just use the book on him. Let's try using the book.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book to translate.
Don't get this. Repeating no message. Stop adding messages. I think I done it wrong.
That seems like too many phrases somehow.
Can I start again?
That seems like too... That...
Oh, there's more phrases. I didn't even see those. Okay, need to find the pattern. can't see any message. It says no message. There'll be something though. It's difficult. Let me try one more time.
Gabriel, listen.
Yeah, I don't think there's a message here. Alright, let's try somewhere else.
Using that on Wolf.
Dear Gabriel,
Gabriel cannot put his
Oh, it says something. Alright, look. Night bring FWET cash. What? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Let's go look for anyone's at Giddy Tomb today. I'm pretty sure that's going to be where the voodoo church is, hidden under the tomb. Nothing here. Alright, we'll go somewhere else.
Why is it so dark in here? Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
There's the snake. I'll get rid of the snake. What have I got? Let's put lights on. Oh, is that actually what I'm supposed to do?
You bastard!
Good day, Mr. Knight.
That thing just tried to kill me.
Oh, I wonder if the snake's been murdering
did?
people.
I am sorry. The museum is closed.
Strangulation,
today,
could be.
And we were not expecting visitors. But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door next time you're closed.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Hi. Uh-huh.
Oh, I went loud in here last time. I was trying to exit. Never mind.
Can I ask you a few questions?
The confessional is not the best place for interviews, son. You can contact the parish offices if you need private counseling.
I understand. Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right.
I've had a lot of women, Father.
A lot? More than 10?
Yes, Father.
More than 20?
Yes, Father.
More than 40?
Yes, Father.
Son, I don't think this is a matter for a priest. I think you need a good therapist.
Yes, Father.
Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Goodbye, then. Peace go with you.
That wasn't helpful. Let's leave.
That doesn't...
Let's go see that strange guy still at the shop. It's been pretty much everywhere else on this day. A lot of things are closed off.
What happened to you?
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
Well, you're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Looks like a sparkly or something. Got it.
I love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Ah, snake scale.
Well,
Compare that to ours.
excuse me.
Where's the scale gone? I want to pick it up.
Gabriel,
Where'd you put it? Did you give it to me?
this is
No. On a desk somewhere. There we go.
Looks like the python left me a souvenir. Very interesting.
There we go, got two of them.
those two objects would have no effect. This is the Gabriel magnifies the Gabriel magnifies the snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python. It's hued with purples and greens. It matches the scale from Lake Pontchartrain. He places the two scales together. Gabriel has
There we
matched
go.
the Lake
We can show
Pontchartrain
this to
scale
police.
with the scale from the
Well, I already
museum
opened up a case,
python.
but it gives them a lead.
Do you know anything about this? I'm going.
So the only other real leads before we go show them the snake scales are the codes and the drums. And also there's one code in the cemetery, and then a drum code in the park where it said no message, so I don't think it's that one.
Let me
Oh,
get
has it
these
changed?
new marks down.
Does it change every day? I didn't notice. Let's have a look at it.
Gabriel checks the two messages for duplicate symbols and transfers the letters from the matches to the new message. He finds that he has the translation for all of the symbols, except for 3.
Okay, so DJ keep E something Gabriel Knight B do not harm.
Gabriel gazes at the translation of the second voodoo code message. A few letters are still
Yeah, keep
missing.
keep eyes on Gabriel Knight, do not harm. We can get the hidden symbols shown.
A sign
Oh,
on
never mind,
the
I can't go
front
there.
door of Magentia's home.
We know what the code is. Do not harm, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Getty behind this. We can go see her, see what she says.
Ms.
Okay, we'll see me. Right, let's go to the police station. See if we can give him what we've got.
Hey. These symbols are from Marie Laveau's tomb in St. Louis Cemetery. They're part of a secret voodoo code, which I had translated by a voodoo yen.
Do they say anything about the murders?
Well,
I'm sure that's a legit code.
these symbols... I have these two snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. The python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. Certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, Knight. Whether or not the museum's involved with a legitimate voodoo cult, though, is another matter. These guys may just be faking it, too.
How?
You prove there's a legitimate...
Alright, still need to do something else. I guess that's something to do with the code. He wasn't interested in looking at the code.
Well, I'll be seeing
And all
you.
the code it says is
Have a good one.
Gabriel Knight. We don't know who sent it. Let's go back and have another look.
The second message made from the voodoo crosses is on the wall. The wall.
We change the message. We do have this.
I think I'll leave a message of mine.
Okay, what are we gonna leave though? These are the messages we've got, and then we've got to leave one from these. even know what we'd write. So they had to start with DJ, but that's what we've got to do, but I don't know what.
Sensing that his mess.
I don't know yet. So go somewhere else.
Post it on the door of the music.
Hi. Have you?
Dambala is an African legend about a great serpent, folklore, that's all.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Don't talk like that around here, man. What?
Let's go see if we can solve some drums. There's quite a few drummers about, isn't there?
Gabriel cannot hear the street drummer very clearly in this location. That doesn't seem to.
Let me go back to the university.
Dr. Hart. The shelves behind Hart. The shelves be. The shelf. The shelves be. The. Gabriel seen it. Gabriel. 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 Gabriel doesn't want to. Gabriel seen enough. Gabriel.
It looks heavy. It looks...
The desk. The filing cabinet is locked. There is nothing to open up. Gabriel fights the urge to give the globe a spin. There is
How can I catch? Can't go back to the museum either. We know he's the murderer, but we don't know how to link him to a voodoo case.
a sign.
Let's try the drums first, then we'll go back to the bookshop and see if anything happens.
Ga-
Still no message.
Please select a destination.
Lucy?
Got a minute?
No.
Don't really know what to do.
Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper. The artist. This is the those The newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around the body. The sketch is very similar to the reconstructed Veve. The second to the last entry described Gunter's plan to set a trap for Gunter has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to. Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistants to Gabriel Gabriel.
Oh, bad.
Wolfgang's letter says,
Dear Gabriel, please read the enclosed journal carefully. It might...
the letter, this is the, that
No, I can't.
There is no... Gabriel.
Does the...
Speaking.
How can I...
Prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans.
I have this.
That doesn't prove anything.
Showing that to Mosley again wouldn't do.
I have this.
That doesn't prove anything.
Take a look at these notes. They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane University.
Yeah? And what about them?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
Aha, this does it.
This is interesting, if true. But how do you know he had the right pattern?
You know those marks you found around the murder victims? This is a reconstruction of the whole pattern.
What makes you think this is an accurate reconstruction?
Well, I borrowed the partial patterns from your police file and did my own tracing of the pattern at Lake Pontchartrain. An architectural artist reconstructed it for me from the partials.
Really? So that's what Hartridge used, huh? I guess his analysis is on target then. Okay, the murders were committed by a legitimate voodoo cult. You proved your point. Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done
Perfect.
pretty good detective work here, Knight.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few toes. Come on. Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home.
Ah,
for
it's the
day.
end of the day then. That's what we had to do. Alright. That day didn't take us, well, it took me a couple of hours, hour and a half, but not as much to do on that day. So we're now starting day 6, I believe. Right, we know we got to write a code somehow, and we know we've got to decipher some codes on day 6. Drums, that is. But yeah, let's see how it starts, and we'll end it there.
Dang.
Day 6, and then the night became as day. I glimpsed nature's reddest claw, the face of fear, looked back, and it ended too soon, so I didn't read it all. What is that? Is that a dead bird?
What is it? What's wrong?
Gabriel?
I see it, Grace. Hold on. There's no one in the shop, and I know there's no one in back. It's okay.
Okay. Gabriel, that thing is still barely alive. How could someone do this?
With a knife, maybe?
God, don't even start. We should call the police.
No. I'll take care of it.
But Gabriel...
I said I'll take care of it. Why don't you go get some coffee? I'll have it all cleaned up before you get back.
They know where you live now.
It's gonna be fine. Now go on. Are you sure you don't want to go home? I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is gone. Ugh. Not that they aren't still watching.
Alright, that's the beginning of the day. So we've got newspaper to check out and loads of other stuff, which we'll do another night. So I'm going to save it here, and we'll end it here and do day 6 another evening. There you go. Alright, see you later.
Gabriel!
I see it. Stay back.
Oh wait. A letter just came through. That's all. We'll leave it there.